is gonna take crackerjack timing, Wang.
Total concentration. You ready, Jack?
I was born ready.
Welcome back to the channel. This is Wes, and today I'm going to cover recent box office records from Aquaman and Alita Battle Angel. Aquaman has been a bigger hit than Warner Brothers or DC could have ever imagined. Unfortunately, Alita hasn't experienced the same success at the domestic box office, but is performing well overseas. While Aquaman is almost ready for its home video release in the United States, the DCEU film continues to do big business overseas. This weekend, the movie's foreign box office total reached $806 million, surpassing Iron Man 3's record for highest earning solo superhero film. Combined with its domestic total, the 2013 film earned $1.21 billion, which Aquaman is not projected to meet. Last weekend, Aquaman hit two other milestones as the second highest earning DCEU film domestically, surpassed only by Wonder Woman, and passing Transformers Dark of the Moon as the 20th highest earning film of all time at the worldwide box office without adjusting for inflation. With Aquaman being a billion-dollar hit, it's no surprise that Warner Brothers is looking to expand the series. Discussions of a direct sequel have not been engaged on a serious level by the studio, director James Wan, or star Jason Momoa, but there is talk of a spin-off. Warner Brothers has commissioned a horror-themed script centered on the Trench, the deadly amphibious creatures seen attacking the hero and his love Mira in Aquaman. Wan will produce the project, titled The Trench, which would be much more modestly budgeted than normal DC superhero films. The Trench creatures are rather recent rivals to the Aquaman lore, having been introduced in the comic only in 2011 when DC did a revamp of its entire publishing line. Aquaman wasn't the only film breaking box office records this weekend. Alita Battle Angel was able to break records in China despite a lukewarm response from the domestic audience. Its Chinese debut of $62.3 million is the best showing ever in that market for 20th Century Fox, which previously belonged to War for the Planet of the Apes. In addition, the movie made $9 million from IMAX screens for the largest IMAX opening ever in the country for February. These records can mostly be attributed to producer James Cameron, because while the film is directed by Robert Rodriguez, it's being marketed heavily using Cameron's name due to China's affinity for his movies such as Avatar and Titanic. Alita will continue to depend on foreign momentum after tumbling domestically by 58% to $12 million. The potential franchise is in danger after the film cost $170 million to produce before marketing. As of now, the movie's international total through Sunday, including China, is $202.7 million, for a worldwide total of $263.4 million. Some insiders say the movie needs to reach $350 million globally to break even, while others put the number between $400 million and $500 million. Alita was created as a franchise starter, and the film was made to lead directly into a sequel, with several cameos for characters with larger roles in the next film. At this point, the only hope for a sequel is a strong overseas performance in the vein of Pacific Rim. Following a frigid response from domestic audiences, Pacific Rim was saved from flop status by a $411 million global box office. It also produced a sequel, Pacific Rim Uprising, despite underperforming domestically. Both Aquaman and Alita have defied box office projections in opposite directions, but broke records this weekend nonetheless. Aquaman's performance all but assures a direct sequel and likely a spin-off. Alita has a lot of ground to make up for 20th Century Fox to consider it a box office success and greenlight the planned sequel film. Of course, these are just my takes. What say you? Did you think Aquaman would hit the box office this hard? Are you excited for the Trench spinoff? Will Alita prove successful enough to warrant a sequel? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I would appreciate it very much. It helps us attract more views for the channel. Subscribe for future commentary, comic book news, and reviews. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. If you want to talk comics, movies, and much, much more, you can follow me on Twitter at Wes_from_TC. With that, Salamat Po, and I'm out.